Flash and the soldier, the game spitter. Mark Zuckerberg loses between 5.9 and $7 billion in one day after Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all the apps shut down. And they're gonna try to dress it up and clean it up and saying it was an outrage, and little stocks went down, he lost all his money, and they dressed it up real good for him. But I know what's really going on, Mark. Yeah. See right here, Mark, in this situation, this not no spanking of yours. Like, it wasn't no stocks, but yeah, they'll make it look like that. That's to dress it up for the people. You already know, but we talking the Matrix world right now. Let me talk to you. We're gonna put all the subscribers to the side. Let's talk Matrix talk, right? It really wasn't no stocks or nothing like that. It was just your turn, Mark. Yeah, you know what America been going through. All the losses been getting taken, and all the billions of dollars we've been losing, and all the money we in debt, and the trillions of dollars we in debt, and all that there. And on the Wheel of Fortune, Mark, but in your case, the Wheel of Billions, the little clock hand, the little arrow, when they spin it, it landed on your name, and it's supposed to land on your name, Mark. So don't throw no fits like you've been doing. You've been doing real good. You've been taking it like a G, online. You ain't been throwing your tantrum online, but come on, man. Families, everybody, they talking. Other billionaires, they talking because you upset because it's your turn. You sit there and watch others lose theirs and other droughts and crises that America went through. Mark, you've been building and winning through all these crises. Even when you first became a billionaire, Mark, in 2007, when you first became a billionaire, you skipped that house and market crisis. You skipped that. Yeah, they spared you on that. They say later, they let you build. You passed a lot of them. You passed a lot of millionaires and billionaires. You right up there with Jeff Bezos and all them. You right there. And now it's a problem. You got to give up $19 billion in 1 year, or you lost 7 in one day, or 5.9, whatever number that was, but you lost 19 throughout the whole year. You should take that on the chin. Even though you putting up a front in front of the whole world and acting like you taking it like a G, but behind closed doors, you throwing fits and making phone calls and whining and stuff. The other CEOs and shot callers and bosses and billionaires and elite, they upset that you got a problem with giving up your 19 billion. Like you don't got 122 billion left. They're just on the network. They ain't talking about what you got stacked up. Yeah, and you got an issue with that. Where was you at? Who was supposed to take the hit this time? Was it supposed to be Jeff Bezos again? Was it supposed to be Bernard? Was it supposed to be Bill Gates? Huh? Was it supposed to be Jeff Bezos' wife, Mackenzie? She only got 50. She just got hers. Was it supposed to be Mark Cuban? He only worth 4.5 billion or 4.9 billion. And he's still gonna get hit. Everybody's still gonna get hit. What? What you mean? What about Grant? Grant good. Don't try to bring up Grant. Grant good. He bought an airplane. He did the government a big favor. So he good for 2 years. And that's about to run out too. So Grant gonna have to do something and make another. But he's smart. He got to figure it out. Grant didn't, he handled his business. Don't worry about Grant. Which don't be bringing up no Grant. What you mean? Trump? What you mean? Trump already went through his humiliation type situation, his rituals and all that. He been hit before. He lost billions of dollars, millions of dollars going through running for president, becoming president, with his hotels and people flipping on him. He lost millions and billions of dollars on that right there. So don't bring up Trump. We talking about you. All the billionaires and took hits. All the millionaires and took hits. What's the issue? Mark, you already know what's going on in America. Biden just gave Afghanistan $1 billion worth of weapons. We're going through water wars in Colorado. We got the farmers. The farmers losing millions. They can't sell their product. They can't get water, and they can't grow their animals like they need it. So the meat, the food, we finna have a food shortage. We in debt. China over here buying land. What you mean? I know you can't throw no fit about the 19 billion when America in the hole, we're in the hole with the World Bank, $28 trillion. And we got in the hole even more since Biden been in the office. Since last year, we got 1.9 or $1.8 trillion even more in the hole since he became president. So what you mean? We all taking losses. The streets took losses. The poor took losses. The middle class, all the businesses took losses. It's your turn. All the billionaires that's around you that you respect, they've been putting their ass on the line for years. It's your turn. You could have lost hundreds of millions of dollars when the house market crashed in 08, 07, 08. And they let you go through that. Yeah, because the dudes you was looking up to, all Bill Gates had to tell you, or whoever else you was looking up to invest into that, and you would have done it because you look up to them and you'll think they doing it and it's working for them. and you trying to get to where they at, and you just became a billionaire around that time. So you were still more like green, and you will follow other leaders and not really your own path. If you feel like they was giving you the right advice, or you looking up to them might overshadow everything, you just do it off the strength because you look up to them. So we all taking losses, Mark. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean this up for you. We're gonna count this as a, because it's not a spanking, because everybody go through this, so this not considered as a spanking. But if you go through this right and you keep it cool, you keep your patience low, and you stay humble, and you keep your head in the game, you're gonna get your billions back. You might even double that or triple that. You can even write a book and it go #1 about this situation, and it make hundreds of millions of dollars or 50 million. That's just a bonus, little add-on. You might can buy a plane with that. You might buy a boat with that. That's just a, because you went through it right. You did what we said. You didn't jump out of character. You didn't tell secrets, talking too much, not to social media, but just to other people in the rooms, and different little secrets get out. Even though other people in that room down with the same culture, but they still don't gotta know everything. Like with the big dogs, the real elite know, because they might could tell little underdogs is under them and the spread. You see how they go? So keep it cool, and we're gonna count this as a humiliation ritual. So this account is that, so you'll be spared on that, and you'll get your get back on that. So let everybody laugh at you, pick on you. People like me make videos about you, make the memes, keep your name bubbling, which that draw traction, and that brings you money on your own apps. What's better than a CEO? And they seeing the CEO, take L's. You see what I'm saying? Your loss is something they'll never gain. You give one of the rappers 2% of that, of the 17 billion, they'll think he the best, richest thing ever in the world. So I know the blacks not talking. I know the Asians not talking. I know the whites not talking. They'll never get in unless we let them in. So that's how they're talking to you, Mark. If it's needed to talk to you like that, if you still throwing little fits and stuff like that, because your little assistant, they be telling, because they want to move up in rank too. So some of your people that you think that you can trust, that you can tell secret to, they come back. It always get back to the big dogs, the dudes that's over you. They can pull your plug. In the matrix chair, when they pull the plug, they can pull your plug. Your plug can get pulled. It take a lot now. It take a lot. They got to vote. A lot of people got to vote. A lot of people got to vote to pull your plug. It ain't nowhere near coming to that. I'm just adding that in. It ain't nowhere near, but I'm saying it can't happen. And you know that. Your plug can't get pulled. But, so that's what it is on this situation right here. Mark, it's all good. You still up over 120 some billion. You're going to get that back. People, you got over 3 billion people on Facebook. So go home. Do what you need to do. Don't look at no social media. We can figure this out. Team figure this out next week. Relax. Go home. Lay down. Let Priscilla massage you. She already got the bathtub running hot. The meal already cooked. Chef cooked everything. Let Priscilla lay on top of you. Y'all watch a movie or something. Relax. You thinking about all this there, because you might say something you regret, or you might do something you regret. So ain't nothing but billions. We make them. You sleep and make billions. Stop it. What about when it was 2005? You didn't even have a billion, or 06. You weren't acting like this. So yeah, act like how you act in 2007 when you first became a billionaire, the youngest. They let you break that record. They didn't have to let you break that record. So don't, you better keep it cool. So Mark, you already know what you're listening to on the way home from the billionaire meeting. You know what you got to play. Nah, it ain't no rock and roll song, no R&B, no jazz, no blues, no rap, none of that. You got to play Dumb and Dumber. Yo, on Dumb and Dumber, when they was sitting in the car, when Jim Carrey said, radio? Who needs a radio? Zach, Mockingbird lost 7 billion. Have you heard? Have you heard? He lost 19 billion. Have you heard? No, it hurts. That's what you listening to. I know it hurts. Now, have you heard? No, it hurts. Yeah. But that's my take on this situation right here, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Gone.